attorney.
Okay, welcome back. We are recording. Everything is working. Good. Let us continue. I took a small break, stretched and all that, and now we are back. Let's do another Osaka Shrine for a new video. Of course, Ilya route. Oh, I wish. Travel. Don't have too much sex. Conflict. Sir, yes, sir. What the hell? Huh? Hello? Uh. sorry, this zombie Koji kind of just flabbergasted me. What do you mean? I didn't expect that kind of a fortune, but sure. Barely. Good luck. Damn. What the hell? Sure. Did we get the new Emma? We did. 800 yen, yes sir. Hey, Steno and Urale. And their full body, I guess, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I always find it fascinating when Japanese people try to pronounce clearly not Japanese names. Sten no Yoruare. Yoruare, yeah.
ところで、この二人は見分ける方法があるのか?
Urale has her tongue out.
違いは名前と性格だけ。あとは髪の一房、細胞の一つとして違いはないよね。もちろん、三女ライダーへの愛情も。
Wow. Identical as well, yeah.
ライダーも気の毒にな。
True.
どうして？綺麗で可愛いお姉さんじゃない。
Does she know? She doesn't know.
気の毒にな。
Archer knows. Wow. That was fun. We are slowly filling the board out, which is fun too. Getting there. Eventually. Eventually we'll be able to afford the 50k one. No new backgrounds, I assume. They would have been mentioned. Yeah. Okay, let's continue and finish off this one run that's been going on for like an eternity. Yeah, let's hang around the EMEA residence. Ooh. Is it back-to-back rider? I'm kind of feeling back-to-back rider. I'm kind of avoiding Rin stuff, so back-to-back rider it is. Not because I don't want Rin. I would love some Rin stuff. I'm just fearing its plot stuff, so I'm saving that for later. Rider. About the Holy Grail War, have a look or not much to ask. Let's go for a bath. We have 3 night options for rider. Holy. Let's start from the top, I guess. About the Holy Grail War. Oh. I guess we've seen this partly? Yeah, we have. And there's a second option in here, I guess. Ooh. Okay, there was previous stuff we had seen. Yeah, that shows the previous dialogue, yeah. Okay, so this is new stuff within the About Holy Grail War. Maybe I should have read the whole thing, but it's on camera. We've read it once. Okay, the violet snake laps up the blood. 3 a.m. Tonight, another one-sided slaughter has begun. Ooh. As always, the stage is empty. Miyamo's residents are fast asleep in their homes. Like maybe... You know what? No, that saves it, so it... Yeah. We can't really go back unless I exit from the entire game. Yeah, I'm gonna do a small cut here and we're gonna restart this, but we're not gonna skip the initial part. I'm gonna speed read through it or something. Yeah, BRB. Okay, let's hope that worked. Let's see. When I tried to normally close the game, it just said save and exit, so I ended the task through Task Manager. Okay, nice. nice. Yeah, let's do that, but let's just go through. I'm just gonna check we are recording still, yeah. Wait, what? It's gone? Oh no. That's problematic. That is very problematic. What do we do now? Okay. The manual option is to play through the game again on my own, and to get up to here. Can I find a single scene on this on YouTube? That would be much faster, but I don't know if this if closing the game without saving it bugged my game. I should take the safe route, but it's gonna take hours to replay. Oh my god. That's gonna suck so much. I can't believe it's just gone. It's simply just gone. Fuck it, I'm just gonna play through the game again. BRB, big cut here. See you in I don't know how many hours. I'm probably gonna delay the recording till another day then, since I have to play through the entire game again. Yeah. See you in a bit for you, but it's probably gonna be a different day for me. We'll get back to the ask about the Holy Grail War scene. Yeah. It's cool. Cut here, I guess. I don't know. We are so back. Recording is working good. It took me a while. I forget exactly when the last time I played was, but probably over 2-3 months ago. My god, it was a pain in the ass to replay the game and do all the exact same choices. But we are here. Overall, it took like 2 hours in-game to do it, but you know. I wonder what my total playtime is, because this is like the second time I played through the game, and this is now the third time. Okay. You know what? Let's crack open a cold one. We are so back. I wonder what my settings here were. Everything feels a bit... I think I'm gonna put everything up. Yeah, like that. And I can fiddle with it in the editing later. Okay, these should be fine. Looks correct. Yeah. I think I had it like that. Okay. I changed this quality to the high. I don't know why it doesn't let me X4. I guess maybe if I had wide, maybe then it would let me X4, but you know, let's play it as intended with the 4x3. Yeah. One thing I haven't done with this save file at all is a special menu. Yeah, I haven't done any of these. I mean, I've unlocked them, but I haven't done any of them. I should have like 0 or... Why do I have 34,000? Well, either way, introduction. I haven't done anything. I guess I've just gone through the loops so many times, so I have 34,000 from that. Anyways, I haven't done any of those, and yeah. Here also I should have like... Let's see. Album, collection mode. Yeah, literally nothing. Sad times. We're gonna do those at the end of the game at some point. That I haven't done either. Okay. Anyways, this recording should be attached to the, I don't know, 10-ish minutes I managed to record before the game bugged out. So, I think we're just gonna try this again. My god, I feel like they look more crisp. I think previously when I played it was, the quality was on low. Like, it's automatically set on low. And it looks more crisp to me now. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, about the Holy Grail War. Have a look, and not much to ask. Let's go for a bath. I don't remember which one we did. I think we were gonna do... let me see. Here. You guys can see my desktop. Which one did I choose? It was here, and I chose the bottom one. No? Hello? I chose the top one, I guess. Come on. Yeah, okay, the top one. Cool. So let's go with the top one. Just making sure we are recording, yeah. And this says I have seen it, but last time I was like, no, let me get a refresher. So we should do that. Let's not skip it. Yeah, okay. Sound is coming through. I just wanted to check. Cool. I am at the door to Ryder's room. Yeah? I don't like this, but I have to ask Ryder what she thinks. I couldn't ask in the morning since the opportunity didn't present itself. It should be a little easier to get a serious face-to-face conversation flowing at this hour.
Oi, Ryder, 話があるんだけど.
I speak out as I slide the door open. We'll chat for a bit, then, depending on how it goes, I'll try asking about her real intentions.
そうですね。正直に言ってしまえば、さくらに危険が及ばなければそれでいい。仮に聖杯戦争が本格化し、町が崩壊したところで、私は何も。
Okay, this line feels familiar. Yeah. It's slowly coming back to me, but we'll still go through this just as a refresher. So, not having Sakura around turned out to be a plus. She speaks her mind calmly and with no reservations. On second thought, that's definitely a minus. The intensity of her reply sends shivers down my spine.
そうか。なんだ。万が一にもありえないんだけど、 仮に桜が戦う気になったら、その時点で戦闘開始ってことかな。
Yeah, this feels like I feel like I did this event like way early on, maybe like in the first 10 videos. So it has been a long time.
桜が勝利を望むのであればそうなります。私は私のできる範囲で今度こそ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜くでしょう。学園を血に染めたようにキャスターを上回る規模でブラッドフォートを展開させる覚悟もある。
Yeah, I don't doubt you.
シロ、それを阻むというのであればあなたが相手でも容赦はしません。
This is problematic. Although it's a really big if, by a stroke of really bad luck, Sakura decides to make such a decision, I can't tell Ryder that I won't go against her, painful as it is. If Sakura were to lose her way, then I will have no choice but to resist. Brings back memories of not hollow ataraxia, Heaven's Field. Ryder knows this full well, so she didn't ask me to ally with Sakura.
いっか。そんなもしもの話は置いておいて。
Yeah?
しかし意外だな。ライダーはもっと受動的な性格だと思ってた。
I did not expect to hear that she would sacrifice the whole town's population. She will do literally anything for Sakura. The image of Ryder that I got over the last 6 months is that of a woman who has many interests but simply doesn't act on most of them. Yeah, and here again, it's been a bit over 6 months since the end of the yeah.
ええ、シローの推測は正しいと思います。私は自分から行動することには慣れていませんから。
Right.
けれど、機会がそちらから訪れるのなら話は別です。戦いになるのなら全力を尽くします。
Yeah, sure.
殺すときは殺す。容赦なく、残酷に。二度と蘇らないよう。二度と私に挑むなどと思わないように。
ライダー。
It feels as if my body is about to literally freeze up. Her mystic eyes behind her glasses, though suppressed, paralyze my extremities.
でもそれは喧嘩を売られた時の話だろ？
Right.
いや、仮にサクラが戦う気になっても、サクラはそんな方法は許さない。
Yeah,
違うか。
Yeah, unless she literally repeats Heaven's Field route. Yeah.
でしょうね。けれど、私とサクラの方針は根本が異なります。セイバーも言っていたでしょう。その時になれば、私は手段を選ばないと。
Right.
否定はしません。私はセイバーのように高潔な魂は持っていない。戦いになれば人格を変貌させ、思うままに人を殺して回るでしょう。
That's sad. I get an unpleasant feeling of deja vu. Ryder's self-deprecating reply. Ooh. Blends together with an ominous image.
違う。そんなことはない、ライダー。
Yeah?
半年も同じ家で暮らしたんだぞ。ライダーがどんな人間かは嫌でも感じ取れる。お前、あんたがあんなのと同じだなんて言わせない。
Oh. It's because of my dizziness. Like an idiot, I let my feelings flare up in a way that's very unlike me.
シロ、いい機会です。 一つ忠告しておきましょ
う。Okay.
私は怪物です。あなたたちが伝え聞いた通りの人々に恐れられた魔物なのです。
I mean, maybe that's how you have been, but you know, people can change, monsters can change.
この手は血に汚れている。かつて私は神殿で多くの勇者に挑まれ、例外なく食い尽くした。こうして今人の姿をしているからといってそれを否定することはできません。
メドゥーサの伝説は知ってる。
What a coincidence, me too. I may have seen it recently. Well, a month or two ago, but you know.
けどあれは向こうからやってきたもんだろ。ライダーはいつだって襲われる側だったじゃないか。
It wasn't Ryder's fault. She was turned into an ugly monster, or that she was hunted by humans. The female monster by the name of Medusa has always been a victim in the end.
その証拠に今ここにいるライダーは人を襲わない。さくらを大事に思ってくれて俺たちにだって気を使ってくれるちゃんとした人間だ。
Hell yeah.
それは私が英霊としてのメドゥーサだからです。
Sure.
サーバント、いえ、英霊は英雄の全盛期の姿で召喚されます。今ここにいる私はメドゥーサと呼ばれたものが人の形をしていた頃の私に過ぎません。ですがメドゥーサである以上怪物に変貌する側面もあるのです。
I have seen the well, not Medusa, but I've seen I think Gorgon from Fate Grand Order. It's like the same thing, right? Definitely a lot more monstrous look.
私はあなたが思い描く人間ではない。それは文字通りの怪物で醜悪に変貌し際限なく増大した人間にとっての絶対悪と呼ばれるものです。
I mean, I can fix her. Even I've thought about it before. The difference between the female monster in Greek mythology and Ryder's present form. I simply assumed that the myth was wrong. But such naive thoughts are no consolation in the face of this curse.
私は殺しました。殺すたびに変わっていった。私の名が強大になればなるほど挑んでくる人間の数は増えていく。人と魔と英雄は循環する勢力です。人間は魔にはかなわない。何千の兵隊を差し向けようが人である限り怪物には太刀打ちできない。私はその法則に守られより怪物としての属性を強めていった。
The food chain between humans, demons, and heroes. Humans cannot win against demons. Demons are defeated by heroes, and heroes are regulated by humans. Yeah, this brings back the I forget if it was mentioned in Stay Night or if it's something mentioned only in Grand Order, but there's the concept of sky, dragon, and something, and they do this similar kind of thing mentioned here. Like one is strong against the other, but weak against the other. I forget what the actual attribute names were, but yeah. Thanks to, it may be this exact thing, but reworded, or, you know, the terms have been just slightly changed. Anyways, thanks to that rule, the now transformed Medusa endlessly murdered humans to grow stronger, only to be sacrificed to one lone hero.
それが私の正体です、シロー。私のオリジナルになる存在が どのような姿か、あなたは知らない。この私が神殿に閉じこもり、どれほどの歳月と勇者を飲み込んで、どんなものに変貌してしまうかなど、あなたにはわからない。私にだって、この後私がどんな怪物になるか、考えることさえできないのですから。
Yeah, that's scary. No matter how much I try to overlook it, her real self is that of a monster, Ryder explains matter-of-factly. I have neither the right nor power to deny it.
なんだってこんな時に言うんだ。俺はライダーをそんな風に見たことはないし、これからだって変わらない。ただ、セイバーと同じように。
I thought I'd tell her not to fight needlessly from now on. Hearing the confession it led to, I fully regret it.
情けない。俺にはライダーにそんなことをするなって言うことしかできない。
Yeah, but that's something you are very good at. You will always shoulder all the responsibility and always play the hero, always take the fall for others. Like you're kind of the guy to say this kind of stuff. Don't do it. You deny others of their maybe hurtful routes, and you just stick true to your own ideals, even if they are very naive or wrong or selfish or broken.
いいえ、私も意地が悪かった。どうしてか今のシロに話して困らせたいと思ったのです。
Hell yeah.
けれどこれでよかった。あなたが日々私に抱いてくれる間違いは嬉しくもあり、辛くもあった。だから、もしもの時のためにきちんと知っておいてほしかったのです。
Yeah. I no longer sense the dark shadow that had lingered up until now. Ryder, back to her usual self, quickly bows her head.
迷惑をかけてすみません。ですが、忘れないでください、シロ。その時になれば、私は人間を喰らう怪物になるということを。
Hot? I mean, what? In her voice, I can sense a faint, pleading tone.
わかった。その時は俺も覚悟を決める。けど、それはもしもの話だ。さくらがライダーのマスターである限り、決してその時なんて来ないよ。
I wonder how much of her feelings I understood. It's very hard. She's lived so much longer and had such a different life from you. So, at the very least, I look her straight in the eye and leave the room. Hey, that's very nice and fitting, considering eyes are kind of her thing. Okay, I think this is what popped up last time when I tried to do this, but skipped the before. So this is new stuff, I think. Right? Yeah. The violet snake laps up the blood. Violet snake, I mean Ryder. 3 a.m. Oh boy, is she... Is she doing some blood licking, blood hunting? Oh boy. Tonight, another one-sided slaughter has begun. Ryder? As always, the stage is empty. Miyamo's residents are fast asleep in their homes. Ryder? Have you been yoinking some blood all this time? The means changed from one moment to the next. Yeah. Skewered by enormous nail-like daggers. Maybe it's the monsters. Either summoned by Karen or someone else. I mean, definitely summoned by Karen, I think. Hanged from the street lights, crushed by coiling chains. Occasionally, she goes too far and tears them to pieces. Ooh. On a whim, she catches one in her hand and crushes its head. Ooh. There are a great variety of methods emulating a comic she of course, sure. Emulating a comic she recently read, she lifts a large vehicle and flattens them beneath it.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference?
Yeah, that feels like a JoJo's reference. By chance, there just happened to be one at a nearby construction site. Yep. Rodorora. Yeah. That is struggling even. And the eye mask is on. While stopping to catch her breath, she considers whether to head back or keep going. Has she been protecting us all this time, or is this more sinister, or her objective, if she remembers correctly, is to investigate this anomaly. We're getting into some lore stuff here. The restarted Holy Grail War. Okay. In order to seek out the cause behind it, she's been running rampant through the streets at night. Her efforts yield some limited success. Another servant has been keeping watch in Shinto, but has never found any clues. Are we talking about the Archer? Maybe. I mean, it could be literally anyone. However, there is one major difference between her and the other servants, yeah? The monsters prowling the city at night. No one should have noticed them until the final day. But she had perceived them right from the start. Ooh. Okay. I mean, Mystic Eyes, of course, she's much more perceptive. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah. Sure. To root out whatever was behind them, she would sneak out of the house by herself and continue her investigation one corpse at a time. Yeah, so since the restarted Holy Grail War is looping, I wonder if that's because it's always been kind of in the air whether people fully remember that or know that things are looping. And since one of the previous lines here was like, she thinks, where is it? Yeah, if she remembers correctly. Yeah, this feels like she started noticing this on the very first time, and then now she only thinks she had an idea or a plan, but can no longer remember it. So that would maybe imply that she doesn't remember or know that we are looping, but has resolved to doing this. I don't know. Yeah. There's no particular emotion driving her when doing something out of no special interest. Her body moves on its own. Yeah, there's this weird, I want to say apathy, but no. Like more so mechanical doll-like motion, movement system going on with Ryder. It's very interesting, but I don't fully think I've grasped it just yet. She becomes a machine without feeling, carrying out a predetermined task. Thus, she finds these moonlit hunts neither intriguing nor tedious, instead classifying it as an ordinary chore. A fruitless, unending endeavor. Well, fruitless in a sense that she hasn't found any big clues yet, but sure. A task neither boring nor exciting. She will attempt it again and again until it yields results. Yeah. Ooh, cool camera movement. Nevertheless, since when did the hunt itself become the anomaly? She wondered. Oh, okay. Yeah? She controls her ragged breathing. Her self-appointed duty was completed after about half an hour. No, it was more like she couldn't help but complete it. No matter how much she wants to investigate, there is no material left. Ooh, very efficient. A red sea of carnage. She cannot find anything to distinguish from that. There is nothing left to analyze. She needs to examine each of her prey diligently, down to their eye sockets, but there are none left. Damn. Very brutal. Yeah? Yeah. Ryder. Okay, sorry. Sorry for interrupting your moaning. Yeah, Ryder is such an intriguing character. Like, she was always the most, like, mysterious of the bunch. I mean, Sans Archer maybe in Stay Night due to the whole mystery aspect, but Ryder always, we had the least amount of info regarding her, and even now, even though I've spent so much time with her, she still seems like I barely know things about her, or there's just always something about her that's very weird or off. She controls her ragged breathing again, yeah? Though indeed monsters, they are little more than trash when up against her. A mere 100 or 200 wouldn't even serve as a warm-up. Damn. Meanwhile, Saber kinda struggled, if I remember correctly. I mean, she did hold her own, but you know. No, wait, that wasn't Saber. It was it was right. It was Avenger and Bazet. Yeah? Oh, sorry. And yet, she controls her ragged breathing, letting out what seem like pained gasps. She decides to continue the investigation. You know what this not reminds me of, but it made me somehow think of this. The way she's, you know, doing things mechanically, has these painful breaths, and just seems to be doing this with no emotion. It gives me almost a vibe as if she's under some control like she's been actually ordered to do this and she's just executing an order willingly or unwillingly, but you know, she's still inside there and you can hear her inner self in her ragged breathing. But I was thinking maybe it's her herself who has given that order, because she has a lot of, you know, mystic eyes, and well, her mystic eyes are probably not related to mind control or anything, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Like she has somehow given herself an order and she must follow it through, I guess. I don't know. She decides to continue the investigation. Yeah. One more. I'll just check one more. Persuading herself of this, she jumps to the next hunting ground. Ooh. There is a horde of roughly 100 monsters. Well, shouldn't be a problem, but maybe it is. We'll see. After examining tens of thousands of them, she knew that the answers would not be found here. And yet, she continues with this massacre in the name of research. Red Moon, or, well, Red Sea. Without feeling, she mechanically bathes in blood. Yeah. Very pained sounds, yeah. Her breathing begins to quicken again. One more. I just want to examine one more. There's nothing wrong with that. Another idea with especially this line here. This 1, 2. Maybe it could also be like hidden bloodlust, or her more, like previously discussed, more monstrous side inside of her coming through, and she's trying desperately to hold it back. Here. Yeah. That could be it. That seems more likely, maybe. After all, the only ones dying are monsters. There are countless more to kill, and this is something she had decided to do. So she doesn't feel like there is any problem or meaning in what she is doing, and also weird glitching. Should I? Oh. Hello? Oh, yeah. Should I, I feel like I shouldn't have, I feel like I had this, let's put it like there, maybe? See how that works out. Yeah. After all, they are the bad ones. If they didn't want to be killed, then they shouldn't have appeared. And yet they gush out in huge numbers like insects, forcing her to take them on. She wants to be left alone, but she has no choice other than to oppose them. This is interesting too. Like, this could be a variety of things. This could be she has made a vow to kill them, or her inner bloodlust is winning, or she's forced to do this, even if she doesn't want to, whether by command of herself or by proxy of being a what's the word? I guess a heroic spirit. Due to being a heroic spirit, she is forced to take these kinds of actions, maybe? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch, but maybe. Oof. That's right. in the very beginning, she really didn't want to do this. But there were other things that were more important. That's why she kept to her role. Still, because it was just too unpleasant, she decided to become something unlike a living creature when she worked. A simple trap that kills people. Okay, this feels more like a kill your own emotions for the sake of others to protect them type of deal. Ooh, glitching.
Medusa?
Oh my god.
どこに行ったの？もう戻って
Flashback.
くる時間でしょ？
Hello, Steno or Urale. She heard that after one of her countless tasks.
ほら、早く出てきなさい。私が素敵な贈り物をいただいたのよ。今日は特別にあなたにも分けてあげるわ。
Okay. Yeah. In Japanese, she used watashi, but you know, they refer to each other. Steno refers to Urale, and Urale refers to Steno as watashi in Japanese. So, I think this is Urale speaking. I'd be curious to know how, unless she appears on the screen, I'd be curious to know how the English translation decided that it was Urale speaking. As always, she became a trap for the humans that try to take away her sisters by force. Ooh.
嫌な匂いね。
Mm.
メドゥーサ、そこにいるの？
They were not petrified. Those bodies were.
メドゥーサ、
Ooh.
あなた、そこで何をしているの？
Ooh, I feel like she's feeding on them. Oh my god. Ooh. I feel like we're about to see her monstrous form. The hunched figure, slurping, well, flinched. Yeah, they use this kind of stuff for censoring as well in Fata Morgana, which is another VN I'm playing currently. That's very fun. ... I don't want to remember. Kill your emotion, kill your memories. So you don't have to face your monstrous side, maybe. Back then. Ooh. Her sister's eyes, which always radiated with joy, turned stark white with fear towards her. Ooh. Ooh. The feast in the name of her investigation continues. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So she is giving into her monstrous side, but she doesn't want to admit it. She feigns ignorance to it. She says this is investigation. Each time she plays this part, her body grows more accustomed to its role. Her ferocity grows without end. That's scary because there are other scenes, or at least there has been one other scene where writer has talked about blood, drinking blood, and that was with Mitsuri. Ooh. These monsters, while stronger than humans, could never touch her. They are fodder, worthy only to be crushed underfoot. Ooh, at the bridge. She feels her transmission shift gear by gear, from low to middle to high. The only issue, if any, is that there is no limit to her gearbox. That's scary. Meaning, the question is whether the chassis can withstand the ever increasing RPM. Is it chassis or chassis? I don't know. I don't know the car. I know what it is, but I don't know the word. Why has she become so immersed in her role? It must be because the enemy is so weak and this setting so ideal that she's given such priority to this task despite herself. She thinks. That's sad. Just tragic. After all, the town is empty. The people vanished at the stroke of midnight. Perhaps they were all killed by the monsters. Or perhaps they never existed to begin with. Yeah, that's still another part. This right here, I've always thought that this was something that happened only at the 11th. But maybe it is happening every night? Are we current? Because as far as I know, we are in the middle of the 10th night. So this shouldn't be the day. It must be the latter. Never existed to begin with. Ooh. Those monsters are things that hunt down humans. But not once has she seen them kill anyone. I forget if we've ever discussed the true nature of those creatures. Are they just something Karen summons? Are they humans of this town of Huyuki turned into those beasts? Or something else? They only act against those that are the same as them. These monsters only feel interest or hatred towards their fellow monsters. Oh, okay, did someone attack her or, hence, she is taken by surprise. Don't show me something tragic. One of the monsters was Sakura. I don't know. I don't know where that idea came from. With the monsters present, she thought there wouldn't be any people around. So, oh no, young woman. Maybe it's Karen. So, when a young woman appears, wandering aimlessly into the park. Hi, Karen. Though she knew it was human with a single glance, she slices through the woman without any hesitation. Oh. Yeah. Her regret and confusion fade immediately. This was always a ghost town. So what if a human wandered in by mistake? Even if she didn't kill her, the monster surely would have. So it is fine. Yeah, keep coping. That was a trivial, inconsequential mistake that won't happen again, she thinks with a sigh.
よくはないわ。
Yeah, hi Karen.
あなたがどのような生き物で、これがどのような状況であろうとも。
あ
なたは人を殺したのよ。
The dead woman's mouth proclaims her sin with a voice like a song. She stands up. Blood pours out from the open wound. Yeah. She clutches her throat. Oh. Her ragged breaths beg for oxygen. Oh. The sight makes her dizzy with vertigo. Ah, what a sweet smell. The delicious red essence of life which she couldn't find, no matter where she looked or how many monsters she killed. Ooh. There's the bloodthirsty side.
こらえが効かないのね。我慢できないのなら、どうぞ好きにして結構よ。
Holy shit, what the hell, Karen? Also, oh.
だって、そうしたくて真っ先に人間である私に襲いかかったのでしょ。
Maybe. She wanted to frame it as an accident, but maybe it was intentional subconsciously. Because she craves for blood, for human blood. Ooh. Yeah, Ryder is such a tragic character. The voice pierces her heart. That's right. There is still a flood of monsters. And yet, she ignored those which are her objects of investigation and hurled her dagger at the girl. She shakes her head in denial. Oh. Her dirty hair sways like snakes. Yeah. Medusa. Desperately, she objects, claiming it was an accident, completely outside of her duty.
別の役割。あなたも異常を解明したいというの。大した欺瞞ね。あなたはこれっぽっちも町のことなんて考えていないくせに。
Damn. Her heart is sliced through. Its contents exposed. Oh no. She wanted to be seen as a good guy, but deep inside, the monster. How does Karen know all of this so matter-of-factly? That's right. She doesn't give a damn about the peace of this city. Yeah. I mean, maybe she does, but you know, it's... The monster side is just outweighing that desire heavily. This investigation is carried out only for the sake of her master.
ああ、立派なサーバントね。けど、これは本当に彼女のためになるのかしら。
The deep secret she'd never wanted to come out. Is this really for Sakura's sake? Oh, the air turns to poison. The woman approaches her step by step. Holy shit, Karen is just murdering Ryder. Not with legs, but her words. Yeah. Approaching not her body, but her heart. The hell? She's trying to knock down the last pillar remaining in her broken self. Whew.
何日も繰り返していい加減疲れたでしょ。ここで楽にしてあげる。正直見ている私も飽き飽きしてきたところだし。
Oh boy, what the hell are you, Karen? What the hell are you? She throws her dagger towards the flapping lips. Her aim is perfect. It skewers the girl's tongue and splatters even more of her blood hot. I mean, what? But even then,
認めなさいメドゥーサ。
Ooh,
あなたは本当は恨んでいる。
hold a grudge. A grudge against humans. Ooh, are we seeing a close-up of the more monstrous side here?
あなたは本当は楽しんでいる。
Oh, that eye. Enjoy killing people.
あなたは単に
Don't need a reason at all.
大切だという彼女以上にこっちの方が大切なのよ。
Ooh, there it is. The dirty, dirty little secret. Oh, the hideous secret. Ah. The girl is still standing. The purple snakes are gradually blackened by her gushing blood.
機械に徹したところで奪った命の重さは変わらない。
Oh.
目を伏せたところで亡くなった命は消え去らない。 蓋を閉めたまま生きていたらいつか自分の中身さえ間違えてしまう。
Yeah, heavy stuff. She is an eyesore. No matter who this human is, she is just an eyesore. So, she kills her until she shuts up. She cuts open the girl's warm stomach, Fate Zero reference, and tears out the entrails. She almost shouts out in joy, but somehow Karen is still alive. What the hell? More than any human she had laid hands on before, taking out her anger on this girl feels so good. She continues to mutilate the girl's body from the stomach outwards until only the head is left. Oh my god. Surely the chatter will stop now. Yeah, I doubt. Relief gushes through her body. And just when she feels a slight tinge of regret that she can't kill anymore.
これで理解できたでしょ。
What the hell are you, Karen?
あなたはあなたにふさわしい場所に戻りなさい。
The monster there was added, but... At last, she realizes her true feelings. She has an unendurable desire to kill humans. Everything shuts out. Oh my god, hello? Backstory time? Okay. Interesting music. Sure. Once upon a time, there was a princess. One day, the people who had loved the princess started hating her, and they sent her off to an island far, far away. Compared to her glorious life up until then, the island was very empty. Frightened by the people who had gotten angry at her without reason, the princess prayed that no one would come to the island. Still, she was very, very lonely. She wept and wondered what she had done wrong.
メドゥーサは一人になるとすぐ泣き出すでしょ。私たちの親族として そんな恥さらしは許しません。
After a short time, her elder sisters arrived at the island.
私はメデューサなんてどうでもいいんだけど。まあ、召使いは必要だし。
How wonderful! Although they were still loved by all, the princess's sisters moved there for her sake. The princess was not lonely anymore. Although the island still had nothing, she was happy because her sisters were there with her. Well, the only thing left to fear were humans. Kill, kill, kill the monster. With great courage, they came to chase the princess away. Snatch, snatch, snatch the goddesses away. She could have borne it if that had been all. But then the people began to point their swords at her two sisters. To protect her sisters, the princess decided to take revenge. How wonderful. Yes, this time she could just do the humans as they had done to her. Damn. She killed many humans. Yeah. After all, even if she tried to escape, the princess had nowhere to go but the island. I don't want anybody to come, she convinced herself, when in reality she enjoyed getting revenge. I don't want anybody to come. She had always wanted to be left alone, in peace, with her sisters, but...
やめなさい、メデューサ。
Yeah?
挑みに来た人間たちが命を落とすのは自業自得でしょ。
Sure.
けれど、それを娯楽にしてはいけないわ。
Yet still they came, one after another. Since there was no end to them, she started experimenting with new ways to eliminate them more quickly. When the trap she had devised proved effective, she found it a tad funny. Damn. Holy.
あなたの魔眼は戒めるためのもの。決して恐怖を与えるものではないのです。
But it was only right that those who had done nothing but scold the princess thus far should come to fear her as well. Oh, what a complicated character.
それを口にするのはやめなさい。
Stop drinking that XX or censored. Probably human blood.
私が近頃のあなたは恐ろしいと怯えているわ。
No matter how infamous and fearsome she became, the humans kept approaching her with boundless ferocity. The sisters continued to scold the princess. The princess felt too ashamed to show her body that had changed shape a little, and she left the sisters she once dearly loved. Oof. In the end, she was alone again. Sad and lonely, she hungered for new sacrifices. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's villainous smile. Come to think of it, in the beginning, we were the sacrifices. She laughed, bathed in red. Oh my god. The black moon. Yeah. Go off, queen. She swings her daggers with delight. Cackling with scorn, she tramples them beneath her. Without rest or respite, she continues running as if fleeing something. Yeah? She feels giddy with each one she crushes. Giddy with disgust. Giddy with amusement. Before long, her captivation intensifies into wild passion. Before she realizes it, she was butchering the monsters in a frenzy. Yeah? She doesn't want to think about anything, so she can't help but let her primal instincts take over and enjoy the hunt. Okay. The night continues, the slaughter continues. There are no living humans in this city at night. The only ones roaming about are the monsters. Just all over the place. And she is broken. The more she kills, the heavier her body grows. The more she crushes, the more she forgets her own words. Black moon, black moon. In a word, she is broken. Yeah? Question mark? Suddenly, she lowers her eyes. Her body is beginning to change, just like that time. She does not scream. Her boiling head cools at an impossible speed. Of course this happened. There is no time for lamentations or ridicule. Yeah. Okay, game, what are we doing? In that brief moment of absent-mindedness, she is stabbed without mercy. Oh, we're behind that place, yeah? Monsters surround the wounded beast. Ooh. The remains of her humanity are on the verge of death. Impaled by multiple claws, nothing is left of her body below her chest. Oh my god. What the hell? I mean, yeah, she went berserk. And, yeah. She has been cut into fine pieces. What remains of the blackened monster can only last a few minutes more. Why do I feel sad for her even though she went berserk and lost herself? Through her ragged breath, she looks at her bloodied palms. Deep crimson red. She turns her claws, barely resembling human hands, to the monsters converging upon her. This corpse can still fight back. This reminds me of that one scene where we quickly saw in the mountains here behind the temple. We saw that mountain of corpses here. This reminds me, are we building up to that, or is that a separate thing? This corpse can still fight back. The creatures meekly decide to observe their new brethren. As she dies out, new brethren. Even breathing is difficult. Also, what the hell? We are still on the 10th night or something. Do we reset? Do we find out if she dies here? What's everyone's reaction gonna be? Does she just go missing? Even breathing is difficult. Though she is already dying, her body continues to transform. Surely it won't stop even if she dies. After what is left of the woman stops breathing, she will disappear and be reborn as a monstrous anti-hero with no trace of her original form. Yeah? She murmurs. Being still able to utter human words feels like some kind of lingering attachment, and it irritates her. Dimly, she looks at her deforming hands. She has known all along. She had confessed it to him as well. That her form was only temporary. That her true nature was that of a hideous monster. Ooh. She was destined for ruin. From the moment she consumed human-centered, her end had been determined. Day by day, she grew. First, her body crumpled, then her heart, and finally, her very being decayed. And all she ever wanted was to become stronger in order to protect her sisters. But in the end, even her sisters were nothing more than nuisances intruding upon her lair. Yeah. The end of that chapter is unknown to her. At the time, she had neither eyes, nor nose, nor mouth. She had become a world that only crushed its prey. No, that had been violence committed by the monster in the first place. It had nothing to do with her before she changed. So it shouldn't be painful, but... That must have been it, she thought. And at that thought, she feels a sudden urge to gouge out her eyes. New sacrifices appear before the monster of their own accord. I don't think those are sacrifices. Oh no, they're gonna die. Joining hands, they still as in stop or pause. They still their trembling legs and look up at the completely disfigured monster.
なんて愚かな姉妹でしょう。ここまで守ってもらう気はなかったのだけど、あなたがあんまりにも楽しそうだったから、つい甘えてしまったのね。
said the eldest sister, Steno, in a gentle voice. Lovingly, like always, she smiles at the monster.
それは私だけの話よ。私は諦めが早いから捨て鉢になってたけど、私は永遠に純潔を守るつもりだったわ。
Okay, your ally. Grumbled the second sister, your ally. She curses and insults her monstrous sibling, but at times she looks at the she-beast with true sadness.
まあ、素敵。じゃあ満足よね、エウリアレ。
Euriare?
これで最後まで純潔だったわ。
Yeah,
私たち。
that was important to them. Steno grasps her sister's hand, her own hands, tightly, seeking comfort from the fear, never abandoning that which they hold dear.
そうね。私は嫌だけど、そうしないとあんまりにもこの子がバカみたいだし、それぐらいは意義があったものにしてあげないと。
Oh. The sacrifices think this to themselves. They were the ones who hated humans, and their youngest sister had never bore men any ill will. Yet it had come to this. The two sisters were loved by men and were destined to be violated by them day after day. The elder accepted it as fate, while the younger despised it. But both of them had given up. Yet the youngest sister protected them until the end. I want to say, oh, but it's such a tragic... What a mess of a situation.
あなたは私たちを守った。けれど、私たちを守ったメドゥーサはもういない。
Yeah.
なら、守られていた私たちも同じように亡くなりましょう。
That's tragically beautiful. That which was lost shall never return. Steno, who had dreamed that the three of them would live forever on the island far away, closes her eyes and raises her head. Oh.
もう目の前か。じゃあね。さようなら。かわいいメデューサ。
Oh, they called her cute at the very last moment.
最後だから口を滑らせてしまうけど、憧れていたのは私たちの方だったのよ。
Oh. The days that have gone by shall never return. Your ally, who had believed that one day the three of them would escape the rustic temple and return home, smiles like she used to and raises her head. Goodbye. Stop! 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 Countless snakes consume both sacrifices. Without joy, without sadness. As though crushing ants, the monster grinds the sisters to a pulp. In this way, the immortal girls, retaining their form as beautiful sisters to the very ends, while still alive, were absorbed into the monster. Man. Consumed without a trace left behind, they became the monster's flesh and blood, and it continued to thrive. Thus became of the 3 Gorgon sisters. Thus the 3 goddesses banished to the shapeless isle became the monsters the people had rumored them to be. What did she love? What did she want? She had so little that was precious to her that she swore to protect them no matter what. And yet, now that she is heading to her death, while she is being transformed, she can't even recall it. That's so tragic. Yeah, just wailing. She can't stop the transformation. At this rate, she will turn into a monster and disappear. Everything will end with that. From now on, she will be summoned as a monster, not to protect humans, but to annihilate them. Oof. She can't stop the transformation. There is nothing to be done, nothing to care about. The swarm of creatures is like the band at the festival. They reveled with hatred in the birth of a new monster. Oh boy. Her consciousness wanes. She has a feeling that there is still something left to do, yet she can't quite seem to place it. As her life comes to a close, she quietly shuts her eyes. Hello there? She noticed an unfamiliar presence peering at her. Yeah? Ooh. Okay, we are getting to see it. Holy shit, this is... What the hell is this event? Yeah, so, I did mention at the beginning of the game that I have seen this design before. Hello, Avenger. Why do you look like Shiro? Now I can finally say it. Why do you look like Shiro?
そうか。あんたも怪物になっちまったんだな。
Though it feels like she has never heard its voice before. Laughter sounds all too familiar. His smirking grin and sneering eyes. It irritates her considerably. Her sadistic heart starts to pound again. If her body was strong, she would have leaped forward and plucked its head right off.
ああ、いや、ちょい違うか。あんたはそんなすっきりしたもんじゃない。
You're not something so clear-cut. Ooh.
あんた、自分が何者か自覚はある？
That's a great question. She's quite a lot. Where? Please explain. She isn't prepared for it, but she accepts it as a truth. The heroic spirit seed would no longer be Medusa's, but that of the monstrous Gorgon.
なるほど。潔い。
Yeah, I didn't bring it up because I've just been going along with the story, but I did wonder about that ever since they brought it up in this location here.
けど、あんたは怪物の定義を知らなそうだな。わかってるか？それは生きるために人を襲うんじゃなく、人を襲うために生きる生き物だ。人間社会を真っ向に端から端まで否定する殺戮機構。ただいるだけで害悪になる毒。それが怪物ってもんなんだが、自分だって言い切れる？
She already knows that. From now on, she will embody that concept over and over again.
そんなの、今さら。初めから私は。
Since the beginning, she has been a monster. A monster camouflaged in human intellect and appearance. If she would someday become such a monster, then her true nature must be the same. That's why it doesn't matter anymore. She roamed the city at night in search of blood and found herself indulging in slaughter. Such a monster would shed its skin to reveal its true colors someday, just like this. Yeah. Black Moon again. And yet it laughs. Heartfelt mirth. Heartfelt hatred. As if to scorn the woman who, by the minute, was turning into a hideous monster. What the fuck is going on? Why are we doing this to her?
だから、そこが違うんだ。
Not the same.
いいかい？怪物は本能で物を殺すんじゃない。それは、優れた理性で物を殺すんだ。人の手に有り余る性能を総動員して、何の疑いもなく、何の悲しみもなく、身もだえるほどの喜びを持って殺し続けるのが怪物だ。ただなんとなくで人間を殺すだなんて、そんなのは違う生き物なんだよ。
Yeah?
あんたは、まだどっちにもなれない半端者みたいだけど、同時にどちらにも傾ける猶予がある。
Ooh. Yeah, I was, well, I'll talk about it later. I'll let the story speak for itself for now. Her intellect wants to just fall into the abyss already, but stubbornly clings to the cliff's edge. She continues clutching pitifully at the earth, wishing for solid ground. Oh.
それはどういう？
わからないか？血を求めるあんたと他のものが気になるあんた。それはどちらも真実だ。どっちも否定はできないだろ。欲望に優劣なんざない。どっちが大きいか、どっちが大切なのかはその場その場で変わるものだ。
Actually good lines coming from Avenger.
肝心なのはあんたがまだ持っているかどうかの話。
何を？
maybe the will? The slightest bit of strength returns to her arm. She summons all her reserves in desperation. It is not enough to pull her out of the abyss. No matter how much she struggles, she will only disappear at this rate. Laughing, it looks down upon her.
ではと、ライダーのサーバント。あんたは、その心に、望むものが、まだかけらでも残っているか?
Desires. And that's a cleaner look of him. Body full of curses. Our very own Angromainu. Desires. I have no desires. But there is something I truly wished for.
あなたは、あなたにふさわしい場所に戻りなさい。
Karen's words. That's right. Even if she is still Medusa now, she can't save herself if she is to become a Gorgon soon. From the start, there was never a way to save herself. So she has no desires. No matter how happy days past were. If she would devour them all eventually, there would be nothing left in her hands. However, even one such as she can still save someone. Ooh. Yeah? A servant is summoned to a master to whom its nature is similar. This is all the more so if the summoning catalyst is weak. Because her master had the same fate as her. She was summoned by to that girl. Sakura. A girl fated to turn into a monster. Yeah. This has probably been the most... Well, no. The victims turned aggressors formed a contract in this world as fellow monsters. That's why she doesn't want her to end up the same. Yeah. Although she can't change what she is, she can protect the girl who holds the same fate as her. Yeah. What I was previously gonna say is that this is a very good use of the word fate of the actual title meaning of the game. Her unfulfilled happiness, her irredeemable sin, how deeply she loved that petty, foolish girl's desperate struggle to put on a brave face. Huh? Ooh, he's gone. She stares at her hands, dumbfounded. Oh, did her human side win? Did her emotional side win? Her transformation has halted, and she is fading away as her human self. Oh.
Not.
So she can remain as the heroic spirit Medusa.
怪物じゃないからだろ。みっともないが、誰かを助けたいという気持ちがあるのなら、あんたはギリギリ人間だ。
Oh. She can hear a voice from elsewhere. Yeah, can no longer see him because she is no longer in the world of monsters. The speaker is near, but can no longer be seen.
ああ、これで解決しちまったな。あんたの悩みは永遠について回るが、その願いがある限り、怪物になることはない。
Holy shit, Sakura the MVP. Unwittingly.
その苦悩と同じように、永遠に、こちら側に来ることはない。
The presence fades. The shadow gives an all too friendly wave and disappears.
待って。あなたは。
Coughing blood. She calls out to the figure.
さすがにしつこいな、ヘビ女。大した生命力だが、今回はおとなしく死んでおけ。で、目が覚めたらマスターに謝っておくといい。ほら、俺が言うのもなんだけどさ、マスターとサーバントは仲良しじゃなくっちゃな。
Sure. Oof. Snickering, it finally disappears. In the end, she thinks it resembled a young man she knows very well. Yeah.
そうですね。
She heaves a deep sigh. She lowers her clinging arms.
本当、私はいつまで経っても愚かです。
Good night, Ryder. And this time, her eyes finally close. See you around next time. Relieved that, rather than merely dying, she has recovered her wish. She murmurs.
もうすぐ帰りますから待っていてください。さくら。
And the sound effect for body dissipating. Swearing a promise she could never keep, the beautiful figure vanishes from the earth. Ooh, wallpaper added to the special menu. Okay. Another one. Day 4? Yay! Fuck you, game. What the actual fuck? I hope we are still recording. Yeah, we are. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Save a title. Ah. Special wallpaper. Ooh, Shimada Humikane. That's cool. Who? I don't think I know the artist, but it feels very familiar. Is that Berserker? Holy. Booba. Damn. Oh my god. Holy. Yeah? Okay. Sure. Holy. Yoink. Okay. Wow. Wow, what a scene. Definitely in top 5, in top 3 probably. It's so hard because there's so many goated scenes coded events in this game so far. Oh, twice I came close to crying. Once when Steno and Eurale were sacrificed, and then at the very end there when well, at the very last moments in that scene. Oh boy. Yeah, one thing I had going on in my mind the whole time was so we have now learned of the true nature of Medusa and her struggles, and that was probably the big thing still mysterious about her, but I assume the same. Well, before the very end there, I was gonna say that, okay, going forward in the future, the same struggles are still with her, so do we need, with Shiro, to figure out a way to make her become more human, or do something as a plot point in order to progress in the game, like help her not give in to her desires or needs or whatever. But that very ending there, it almost felt like she did it herself, and she's now resolved to stay as a human as long as she remembers her wish to not let Sakura reach the same fate. Yeah. But yeah, we finally got the design, the character design for Avenger, for Angramainu, and what the fuck game, why does he look like Shiro but with darker skin and obviously cursed tattoos, body full of cursed tattoos, or curses I guess, just, yeah. Because that's clearly a... How did they describe it in the lore? It was like a young boy was sacrificed and then took on all the curses in the world and became Angramainu. Is that how it was? But I don't know, the more you it just really feels like so on the nose, like make theories about how Shiro is connected to this guy. Make them. Just theorize. What if Shiro is becomes this if he gets a bad ending, or what if the ultimate ending, even further beyond Archer, is this form? I don't know. Or Shiro will be corrupted by the Holy Grail, and that's how he will become that, or when Shiro finally becomes a sorcerer and can cast sorceries, then he will become that, or something. I don't know. Or that's a Shiro from a different timeline, or something, I don't know. Lots of ideas you could make, but I don't know. It still feels like, it feels weird for me to make any connection between Avenger and Shiro, despite the character design similarities. It feels like a bait. I don't know. Damn. What a scene. That was so long. That was so long. I need to, after I finish this game, I need to go back and do like a ranking, like a top 10 favorite events, scenes. Yeah. So much Rider focused lately. Like, I don't remember exactly what I've done in what order, but I feel like it's just been non-stop Rin and Rider focus for the past few months. Wow. Yeah, that kind of makes me question about the one previous scene where Mitsuri came to our Emiya household, and Ryder was all about, you look yummy. Oh boy. I honestly wasn't expecting Steno and Urale to be that, like, to actually care, because I mean I have mentioned that I have played a bit of Grand Order, and as far as I knew they just were sadistic sisters, but that's cool, that's really cool, and that really got to me emotionally. We'll let it slip that we actually were proud of you, or we were jealous of you, or what did they say? Yeah. Very cute. Such a tragic character, holy shit. Yeah, no wonder Ryder is one of my friend's favorite character by a long shot. I understand. Wow. Okay, let's I guess end it here or something. Did that give me any? Yeah, that gave me 0.4. Cool. Yeah, let's end it here and continue next time. Patreon, early access up to 2 weeks. Links down in the description. Cool. See ya.